Okay, so what do we do with a big pile of reticulated python eggs? As I mentioned, we're not going to hatch them. We could feed them to alligators, feed them to monitor lizards. This is what I like to do. We'll get a nice clean one here. That one's pretty cool.
It's so crazy how they stick together like that.
Yeah, you want to peel some apart?
Yeah. I'm worried I'm going to tear them.
Right.
But they're really...
It happens, but don't worry about it.
You can see like they're super suction cupped together.
Crazy, huh? There's got to be at least 50 there.
So now when they lay the eggs, like they glue together so they don't roll around or anything, right? Because isn't it something about like the air sac or like something to do with like if you like kind of like a gator egg, right?
Right, yeah. If you flip them upside down, the embryo will drown. So they want the eggs to stay in the same position, and it's easier for her to coil around them if they're in a pile. So when she was laying them, you'll see they weren't piled up that well.
Okay.
So she actually then coiled around them and pulled them
So that's why
together
there was
while the
three
glue was
loose ones.
still
Okay.
while the glue was still wet, and then it solidified. It's like super glue. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff. So we weighed them. There's over 30 pounds of eggs here. And we're going to cut a little slit in it. We're going to squeeze out. I'll give you $1.
Dude, it looks horrible.
No, I'll give you $50.
It looks horrible. That looks repulsive.
There's a little blood sac. So they're, see the blood?
Yeah.
So they're fertile. He definitely bred with her.
It's crazy after all that damage that he did to her that she's able to breed and lay eggs. And
Yeah.
Dr. Fitzgerald did an amazing job.
Did an amazing job. Stitching up the internal intestine
Right.
he just did a phenomenal job so that it still functions.
3
properly.
hours, 300 stitches.
300 stitches. And I'm sure some of your watchers will remember that. You could show some clips of that too, I'm sure. But you can see when she's laying the eggs, you can see the scars too still.
Okay.
In that. But
Not with the blood.
no. And some people may wonder, why do we still have them together if he hurt her? Well, it was an accident.
Sure.
Just like when they kill their owners, it's usually an accident. So now what we do when we're feeding rabbits to the snakes, we start on that end so that they don't smell the smell coming down the hallway when we feed the Burmese pythons and the boas. We start on that end first and work our way down. There's always the potential of bites and accidents. It's usually not that bad.
Right.
So anyway, then we're going to squeeze the air out of the egg and get a little bit of bleach water in there.
Dude, it's really crazy that one egg fills up a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
bleach
probably-
water in there to kill some bacteria.
Right, just to so that it doesn't have any rotting smell later.
Right. Ugh.
Now with the harder eggs, like alligator eggs, we have to put a hole on each end and blow out the stuff. Or
Right.
emu eggs, we have to blow it out. But this, since it's a pliable egg, we can get water down in there, kind of rub it around, squish it and stuff, and then get a little on you.
No, I was just hoping I didn't get bleach water in the eye. I saw it splashing up. Cool.
And then, dry it off a little bit. Can't really dry the inside, but that's okay. Now, right next to you, there's a can of spray foam.
Okay.
Great stuff. This spray foam like you use to insulate the cracks in your house, but it also works quite well. There we go. Oh. I always end up having some come out that you can carve off at the end. But
Right.
fill them with spray foam, and then we can give them to teachers as educational tools.
That's really cool.
Universities and high school teachers and stuff like that. So. It's guaranteed not to hatch
And not to stink.
and not to stink. Oh. So.
Yeah, right.
This tastes like egg.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna drink the bloody part though.
We use every part of the animal if we can.
Recycle everything. Like, oh, you just got a big old mouthful sitting there, look like you got a big like you.
That is kind of funny. It's like Gandalf, the tilapia.